This is Andy McNamara for 91.1 The Avenue, and this is the August Haven Artist Profile. Not much is known about California-based artist Zeke Bleek. He recently released a song titled 26 eXes, which was produced by the legendary Butch Vig. The track also featured work by Appleton-based musicians Alex Drossert and Sam Farrell. We're joined here by Zeke Bleek. Can you tell us a little bit about the single? This was a while in the making.
Absolutely, Andy. Pleasure to be here. I guess I'm California-based. I don't know. I'm a rambling man, but I have hung my hat there for quite a while. I happened to meet Butch Vig over a decade ago. We were in a high desert watering hole. Well, actually, I was, and I may have had a few bourbons or mezcals or some such. And I was holding forth about all the broken hearts that I had inside my chest. Actually, I hadn't caused any. A lot of women have done me not wrong, but they've just left. And Butch happened to wander into the bar and overheard me telling all my friends. And they started counting how many there were. And turned out there were 26 of them. And they happened to be alphabetical in nature. And
Butch decided that he wanted to work with you?
Like I said, I was perhaps a little bit tipsy. And I said to my fellas, I hadn't even noticed Butch, he was in the corner. I said, "What's life's biggest mystery?" I say the opposite sex is. And then Butch was across the room and he said, "There's 26 letters in the alphabet and you got 26 X's."
And that was the start of the song.
That became the chorus of the song. And so I have done a fair bit of singing on the road, kind of hobo style in the past, but this is my first recording.
Well, Butch has been quoted as saying Zeke Bleek is the outlaw country hangdog king of eternal bachelors, and his voice must be heard, which is pretty high praise coming from someone like Butch Vig.
Yeah, I was just flabbergasted when he said that, and then he hooked me up with, as you said, those fellers, Alex and Sam, and also Frank Lloyd Anderson. So they go by, it's Zeke Bleek and the Mighty Weak is the name of our outfit. And we are fixing to make another 3 or 4 more songs, hopefully.
Would the track 26 X's be part of that eventually? Is it maybe an EP release?
That's correct. Yeah, that's correct. That'll be the lead single off the EP, which is tentatively titled "The Wounded Romantic."
Well, you're in town for Joey's Song, which is a great organization that raises funds for epilepsy research and helps families that are affected by epilepsy. You performed that song a few days ago in Madison at the Majestic with a group of musicians, including Alex and Sam and Frank, who were all on that original recording.
Yeah, it was a real pleasure to play with them. I had not even met Sam before because, you know, with the newfangled technology and such, they recorded all the instrumentals in Appleton while we were in California working at Butch's studio. So it was great to meet Sam, and then just to be on stage with Duke Erickson and Freddie Johnston, and who else do we have on there?
John Cowsill was up there.
John Cowsill, that's right. Brian O'Bear from the Silver Sun Pickups was playing guitar on my song. I mean, I don't even understand what's happening.
Well, the video for the song is really good as well. How did you get all the women for that video?
Yeah, a lot of folks ask about that. That was a really great video. Directed by a young couple, Tess and Noah, out there in Los Angeles, and Tess was the director, and it was her idea, and Noah's her husband. He's the director of photography. They work with some actresses, but they did a rigorous interview process with some of these auditions, and it was women that had been with men that were perhaps not to their liking, and they all did a very good job of conveying their dissatisfaction with me. Supposed to be my exes throughout the years. Yeah.
And did you have any say as far as who played which ex?
That would have been good. That would have been a good idea. There were a few real life exes that called me and made sure that they were not going to be referenced directly or have somebody cast that looked like them. And so far, no lawsuits.
When you had Nikki from Silver Sun Pickups in the video as well.
That's correct. Yeah, Nikki Moninger was very kind of her to be Zoe, and then we also had another cameo. Garbage member Steve Marker, his daughter Ruby, plays Penny. So she punched a hole into my heart is the lyric, but in the video she socked me in the jaw.
You're pretty guarded with your past. Not a whole lot is known about you. In this time and age where everything's on social media, is that by design to keep a little mystique, or is there something in your past that you don't want people to find out about?
A little bit of column A and a little bit of the half dozen of the other there, Andy. Yeah, as I said, I've been a wandering soul, and I've done some singing. I may or may not have sung some jingles on Eastern European car commercials in the 90s, but folks have been looking for those on YouTube, and done some other recordings, and I do like to write lyrics with some high-powered musician friends, but I ghostwrite and I don't take credit. So yeah, I prefer to keep it mysterious, but Butch encouraged me to release this song as Zeke Bleek, so that's what we're doing.
Any chance you'll perform this song in Appleton, since you had some of the Appleton Wrecking Crew featured on the track?
That would be that would be a delight. It'd be nice to come to Appleton. I think we may wind up recording the EP there, and I just met Matty Day, who plays bass with those guys a lot. And there's a drummer named Huge Rye, who I'd like to get on that track too, and I don't know if that's going to happen, but Sam and Alex speak very highly of him.
For people that want to find out more about Zeke, is there a website or a place someone can go to find out more about Zeke?
There actually is. There's www. Is it? Yeah, that's right. 3 W's, and then ZekeBleek.com. Bleek. It's a family spelling of Bleek.
Thank you, Zeke.
My pleasure.
August Haven is a supporting partner of The Avenue. Learn more at augusthaven.com.